What's up, y'all? It's your man Lloyd G, and we are back. I want to welcome everybody back to the show, man. You know what I'm saying? And while we are at it, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell up top so you can get all of our notifications, man. So we are going to get straight into it today. We have another special guest here with me in the studio. This young individuals, man, I feel like I watched them grow up. You know what I'm saying? So, and I had a conversation with him the other week. He was like, Lloyd G, you knew me when I was a teenager. I was like, damn, man, you're right. You're right. You know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, I definitely want to, you know what I'm saying, introduce my man, YK Supe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Glad to be here, man.
And welcome you to the platform as well, man.
100%, man.
Bro, it seems like we've been around the world about 10 times already, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And what's interesting about this whole thing is when I was getting it out the mud, you know what I'm saying? You was getting it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? And to your credit, you know, you actually helped me get it out the mud on my end. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna stay in tune with the thing, and then we're gonna get into some things as well. Growing up. So we in the crib, you know, it's Saturday, Sunday. OG say, get on up. It's time to clean up. We got dishes to wash.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You got trash to take outside.
Facts.
Flows to sweep. You know what I'm saying? What was OG playing on that radio, on that record player, what have you?
Sure, man. It was a mix, you feel me? It'd be like Erykah Badu one moment and Jill Scott. Then the next thing you know, it's Life After Death by Big. Hard Knock Life, Volume 1, Illmatic. Then some reggae would come on. You know what I'm saying? It was real well versed, but I ain't gonna lie, it was probably about like 70% gangster rap, 30% everything else. OG for real.
OG for real. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm hearing is she got a taste, you know what I'm saying, as far as music is concerned, overall.
100%. You know, I had a young parent, you know, so for me, she wasn't like granny, you know what I'm saying? Like she was lit. My granny used to be trying to tell her, like, man, cut it off. Don't let them be. You know what I'm saying? I've been third grade doing my bathroom work to get rich or die trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, she always put me on T.I. trap music. We used to vibe out to that. I remember peeling the plastic off the Blueprint. Jay-Z. I remember peeling the plastic off of it. It was that. It was Maroon 5, Songs About Jane, that album. And it was the album by The Roots.
Wow, okay.
I remember it was 3 CDs, so this was back then, you know what I'm saying? But I was happy to take it out the wrapper and put the other one in the CD book, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm like, okay, the blue one. And it went straight through, man. We was blueprinted out.
Word. You know what? And one of the things that you mentioned, you bring back something that's just real familiar, is pulling that plastic off of that CD. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one of the things that our young individuals don't get a chance to experience these days, man.
What? Oh, rip the package, take the book out, open up the book. Like, we got Instagram and all that now to where, like, you're conditioned to seeing pictures and this and that every day. But, you know, the artist wasn't as accessible back then. So to open it up and see the credits and see the real photo shoots and this and that, like, it meant something, which low-key carried over to me because, I mean, I didn't know that I would be a rapper, but part of why I make sure that my image and just the pictures got to be clean. This got to be this because I seen what the best did, you know what I'm saying? So I at least want to be, if not that, at least a fraction of that or learn from that or make sure that I move in that direction, you know?
Right. And, you know, when people get a chance to hear your actual music and they can hear some content as well as substance in it, you know, when you speak to the Roots, you know, and I think it was Philadelphia, you know what I'm saying? Philadelphia. That's a classic album. Like, it's really an experience.
Yeah.
So that lets me understand exactly who you are, in terms of your knowledge and also your skill level when it comes to rap as well. Um, I want to kind of update people, where we at.
Okay, let's do it.
Because if y'all have followed me over the last several years, then you've seen me and YK Supe interact and have different interviews and things like that. So we may be on a part 3 about now, you know what I'm saying?
Family, facts.
So I've watched you go from college space, graduating, you know what I'm saying, to doing our local hip hop tournament, Cypher. Then going from that to winning a contest on a major scale with Verizon Wireless. Was it 20 bands?
Yeah, 20 bands, 10,000 from Verizon and 10,000 from 300 Entertainment with Kevin Lyles and Leo Cohen and all of them.
To winning that, 20 bands, also winning the opportunity for a record deal as well.
Yup, had a singles deal.
Putting out music, the single, and to where we're at now.
Yeah.
It seems like you've led so many lives in just a short period of time, bro.
No, that's real. I could definitely concur with that, which that bleed through in my raps a little bit. If like a lot of people wonder, like how I got so much range is I man, when I be having real sit downs with my team, these are things I discuss. I'm like, man, I didn't like live so many different walks of life that you never know what you're gonna get. Like when people hear my music in the clubs and the strip clubs and that, they'd never think that I was this elite of a battle rapper. And then for people who hear me battle rap for the first time, they never would think I done been in the studio with London on the track and got records with Beanie Man and turned down $250,000 and I knew Dolph personally and me and Super King Big Pope opened up for Young Dolph in 2014 at the same time. This my man's. You get what I'm saying? Like,
God bless.
Like, so I guess, adapting to whatever environment I was in was something that I've been doing my whole life. From a child, I never stayed until I was about like 15. I never stayed in one spot for more than a year and a half. Always. I always moved. That's why that book bag, people used to see me around with it. It wasn't just because I was a backpack rapper. Like, nah, I was really on the move. You really never, it was times when I ain't know where I was finna go next, but wherever I gotta go, I gotta adapt. So if it was the streets, I adapt to the streets. When I gave college a try, I gave it a full try. You get what I'm saying? And made my experiences what I wanted them to be. Because the hip hop scene in Huntsville wasn't what it is today back then. But I can say that I always believed, which is why I can, when I pop my shit and I talk like, bro, you wasn't outside. I didn't see you guys. We could talk about the 8 Mile challenge we did with Metro PCS that I won. What about who got bars at Valet Boutique on Jordan Lane?
Yes. Yeah.
What about fight nights at Club 47 with A-War booming? While battle rap before battle rap was cool, winning 10 weeks in a row for $100 a battle. Like these were things that I was doing with feet on the pavement where I was at, so by the time I came back to Chicago, they looked at me in a different light.
And you say something interesting because a lot of times when we see artists that hit the scene and they just so explosive and now, they got classic album, dope movement, things like that. It's like, did they just come out dope? Like, how did this happen? Like, was it just an overnight type of a thing? But when you mention those things that you went through, the trenches really, that's powerful to me because seeing that and it explains how great you are and where you at now.
And to add on, like when I was a child, like once again, like people be having their comments, we gonna talk about it about me. Oh, you not a battle rapper, you just a rapper that know how to make things sound good, right? But before we even had cameras, I was 11 years old going against niggas that was 18, 19, 20, 21. Like at grandma's house with the big spoon and the big cereal playing Nintendo 64. And my cousin, R.I.P. Twiller, he died this joint, he got killed. But him yelling through my granny window, "Look, cuz, you trying to make some bread?" I'm yelling out the window, game on pause. What's up? What you mean? Man, I got $50 right now for you, a smoking nigga. I told him, like, my little cousin don't fuck around. Where y'all at? We on the block. Go out there, get on my mongoose with the pegs.
Yeah.
Have my other cousins and them hop on the back, hop on the front. We ride around. Niggas out there shooting dice, gun on them. Niggas out there selling crack. It's all type of shit going on. And niggas, where he at? Where he at? And this my little ass coming out with the big white tee. You feel me? Like Roxanne, when you look at Roxanne Shante, I don't know if you ever seen like the movie that she had on Netflix and she was young growing against. When I seen that was so profound because that's really hip hop and that was really me. Where them niggas was probably betting $300, $500, $600, cuz them giving me $50. But do you know what $50 was to a kid in 04?
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going back to the block with the youngins. Man, come to the corner store with me, buying chips and juice. And when chips was $4 for $1, you know what I'm saying? And I'm battling, rapping like a grown nigga. So like when I found the internet and I seen Meek Mill and I seen Reed Dollars and I seen this was what was going on across the world, not just where I was from. I'm like, even though I never aspired to be a battle rapper, it was just something I did. Like, it wasn't, I want to be a big battle rapper. Big Cuz called me. He say I could win some bread. I'm out there and I'm carving grown niggas up, talking about what I do to them in the aura. And you could feel the aura then. Yeah. I was just small. You see what I'm saying? So now as an adult, kicking it the way I kick it, and when I be, you know what I'm saying, kicking it how I do, like, it come from a real place. Because back then, you say the wrong thing to somebody, it wasn't no camera phones. It wasn't no, a motherfucker hit me up, anything. You get what I'm saying? I smoke a nigga. He's 6 foot, but I still choke the nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, who this little nigga? Where's mama at?
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? Where's mama at? She at work. You know what I'm saying? Because they're watching me right now. You know what I'm saying? But because they ain't nobody gonna do nothing, nigga. You touch him, nigga, it's gonna get sparking out here. So when I'm rapping this in my battle raps, this ain't no fake what I'm turning on. Like, I'm not turning my battle rapper on. This is who I was since a child. Now I might have decided to jump and take it serious later, but this is always who I was, hip hop.
And I'm gonna tell you like this, man. There is no fast forward button when it comes to this. If it's something that you really want, you have to set your goals. And a lot of these things are just based off of experiences. Vixen told a story of how basically battle rap chose her. You know, and just listening to the different experiences that you had, your cousin coming through, hey, look, we got this over here on the block, you know what I'm saying? You're getting your feet wet, sharpening your skills, you know what I'm saying? And then continuing on as you elevate yourself in education, and then these other opportunities that come your way. Like, that story is so inspirational because, again, it ain't no fast forward button. Like, you have to actually go through these things. And like you mentioned, that's hip hop. That's hip hop. Now I want to kind of speak on where we at now, Supe.
Let's do it.
We've accomplished so much. You know, I'm online. I'm seeing shows with Dave East.
Facts.
I'm seeing you pull up Bentley. You know, going crazy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm seeing all of this. So, tell me where we at right now as far as the career and where we're headed, bro.
Where we at right now is what I call soup season. Where, like, a lot of the seeds that was planted, been watered, and God is choosing the timing for everything to blossom. Like what you were saying about what Vixen said earlier about battle rap choosing her, that's how I feel with my situation. Because, let's take it back, I didn't know when I did the Freestyle 50 challenge that I would have to battle somebody. They just said, come rap. So when they said battle, it could have been anything. I just did it, and I won the money. But it wasn't like I came in like a battle rapper, okay? All right, it's a bunch of situations. Okay, boom, even with the Bags and Bodies situation that's going to come out a little bit more later, like, they called me. Yeah, I drove to St. Louis, but Hitman made that call. Like, I didn't know nobody. I'd never been to St. Louis a day in my life before I went. I just took a leap of faith. So, like, a lot of guys be, oh, you done did this, you done did that. Like, I know somebody. Like, somebody called somebody for me. No, bro, this was God. Okay, that situation happened, whatever. Barz over Bullshhh. I got the call from Lloyd G. I was not battle rapping actively before you called me. And a lot of people don't know that. After the bags and body situation, I'm like, it's already politics that's going on in the rap game. I'd be damned if I deal with some politics in battle rap. I don't need it. But God, once again, had his hand on the situation. He know that if Lloyd G called me, I'm going to take heed and I'm with it 99% of the time, unless I just can't do it. Me doing the battle in Huntsville this fall, one of my OGs from the east side who was close to knowledge with hip hop is real, like, yo, Supe, you back battling? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, what you mean you don't know? I just seen you battling in Huntsville. I said, that's because one of my OGs called me. I don't know if I'm really fully back on it just because it's like, I don't know, I don't got time for the bullshit. Like, I'm cool. Like, I've proved what I wanted to prove. When I won that Freestyle 50 in 2017, Smack himself was like, Supe, you ever thought about doing battle rap? I'm like, hell no, I just got this deal. This Smack, you know how many people would want to be face to face with Smack? Him, like, got his arm around me, spit it, and I was just, all right. So now, okay. CEO 5000 put us on the phone with Knowledge. I tell Knowledge everything, what's up with me, what was up. He was familiar. He like, man, I put 2 and 2 together. Man, I'm going to give you a shot, bro. Come fuck with me. I got you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about that bullshit with me. Just come down here, be dope, take it seriously, and I'm going to help you out. I call Lloyd G. Hey, man, hey, come to the A. I'm serious as a heart attack. You know, once again, I got that CEO called me. It wasn't like I was like, yo, could you hit up? I didn't know he knew Knowledge. I wasn't inspiring. I was at the crib.
Right.
So now, okay, I go to Atlanta. Somehow or another, I get battle of the night. I go to Huntsville. Somehow or another, it was battle of the night. All right, so now here we is now. I get the call again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say, when you ask me where are we right now, this God moving. Wow. None of this have I tapped anybody on the shoulder like, yo, can I? What's up with it? It's all been organic, and I've been having to be like, yay or nay. Even on March 2nd, we in Atlanta with it. Hip Hop is Real versus M3S3. I couldn't predict that. I couldn't predict Geechee Gotti being. I couldn't predict all of what's going on. I'm just trying my best and trusting God. Man, these planes crashing every day. Me and my girl was talking, and I was telling her, because she asked me how I felt last night. And I told her, I'm like, I feel a bunch of different ways, but the fact that God got his hand on what's going on, I'm fearless when it come to this. So if that means I got to hop on a plane to do what he want me to do and go all out with my spiritual gift, then that's what it is, and have it go, it go. That's how I've been my whole career. And that's why the moves that did get made was made. I was in Ardmore, Alabama, working at the Boys and Girls Club. In the country, just like everybody else in Huntsville. I don't want to hear it. It's no excuse. I was in Huntsville just like y'all, with no connects, but believed that God was going to make it happen. And when the door opened, so now it's just like, I'm really here to take over. Like, I got a chip on my shoulder, because when you ask what's next, even though I've been segueing the story, I'm still clear on what you asked me. I'm really here to like make a statement, because I feel like I got a lot to prove. Because with battle rap and that whole bags and body situation, how I felt like I never got pushed out the game, I wouldn't have been battle rapping right now. Because I'm like, shit, Hitman said I was dope. Smack said I was dope. John said I was dope. Arsenal said I was dope. Suge said I was dope. I never knew these niggas before. Don't know nobody who know them. So to me, I proved that I'm good enough to do battle rap, so I don't need it. But I walk away. You don't push me away. I always been stand up my whole life. So now, I'm a rap nigga. I'm a rap nigga that don't battle rap for real. All that. Now I'm on that. Now everything got to get stepped on. Everything got to get killed, because I want to prove. I see my window in my city of Chicago right now. It's a lot of dope battle rappers, but it's not a star. Like a star that's really bringing it in. Like, who the #1 battle rapper in Chicago? No one knows. Everybody got a different one. You might say Trufo. You might say Crash. You might take it back and say Big T. You might say whoever, but it's not definite right now. So for me, I want to shoot to the top spot where I'm from. I want to shoot to the top of the ranks of Barz over Bullshhh because I wasn't a part of that rank and I just joined the league. It's my debut on Barz over Bullshhh tonight as a roster member. And it ain't nothing but God. So, you know, on the battle rap side, I'm just, you was at Atlanta. You was there when people, I got somebody for you. What I tell you, Lloyd G, these people know me when I walk through what happened. I ain't told a lie yet. These people know me. They know my body. It may not be on the internet, but that's the time we living in. People feel like, because it's not on the internet, it don't exist. But you can't take these moments away when I was in these rooms and rocking it. Where you find this nigga at? And Hitman like, shit, I don't know. But the nigga got some shit you can't teach, so I'm stamping him.
Going crazy.
You see what I'm saying? So battle rap, I'm shooting for the top. And on the music side, my next project getting distributed through Universal.
Is that an exclusive?
Yeah, that's the exclusive.
Y'all heard it here first.
That's the, and this me just talking to you like how we chop it up. Yeah, the next project you finna see drop, and I'm battle rapping in my prime. Like this really my beginning. I can't even say it's my prime because I'm just stepping in it seriously, consistently. So music, I'm trying to kill it. Put my team on Forever Way Records, YKMG. Battle rap, I'm trying to climb to the top of the ranks, kill everybody who say they can't be killed, and just keep moving the right way, bro.
Well, I'll tell you like this. Got me over here a bit speechless over here, you know what I'm saying? Because, again, I got a chance to hear your journey. And hearing that Hitman gave you a call. Bags and Bodies. Again, that's the reality series TV space. That's a new space, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, as we kind of fast forward a bit, you know, we at the battle rapping Barz over Bullshhh. You know what I'm saying? Another call that you got. Hip Hop is Real giving you another call. You know what I'm saying? So this just sounds like alignment to me. You know what I'm saying? And I get a chance to kind of sit back and again just watch you excel, take great opportunities, you know what I'm saying, and just walk into greatness, man. Sometimes I ask myself, how do people become Jay-Z, Beyonce, things like that? And I think you're kind of giving a good explanation by showing these opportunities come your way. But not only that, I've always seen you prepare for them, you know? And anytime that I'm doing anything, the first name that's on my mind is YK Supe always. Because I believe that you're going to be able to shine at this particular platform. You know what I'm saying? And I also believe that these platforms, whatever it is that I may be into, they can use an individual like yourself. Now, speaking about occupying different spaces, you also have a podcast.
Yep, the Hot Seat.
Tell us about that.
So first off, subscribe to the Hot Seat 773. The YouTube, follow us on Instagram. And I know this sounded like a broken record, but they called me. This was not an idea. I was being negative at first. I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't like I want to start a podcast. No, like I went to do a drop for the shoe store, the clothing store that is, just to promote it and get it out there because my cousin and his peoples, they locked in with it. Anything my people got, I'm gonna support it. And I looked around and I say, man, this kind of look like Complex. I need to start doing interviews in this joint. And then they was like, well, who we gonna have interview? I'm shit, I don't know. That's just what came to me. I think that's what y'all should do. Then Unc go, why you don't do the interviews? The first thing that came out my mouth was, man, I'm a rapper. I don't want to interview niggas. Yeah. Ooh. And then I humbled myself real quick and I thought about it. I said, wait a minute. A rapper that's interviewing niggas. I say, I don't got no beef in the streets, but I'm respected in the streets. Don't nobody look at me as an enemy where I'm from in Chicago. That's very difficult. You always next to somebody that other people don't like. Always. It's always op shit going on. But the city embraced me. I've been the same since a shorty. I've been a hustler. I've been about my emotion. So when you see Supe want to interview you, you know that I'm not going to ask you nothing that's going to clickbait you. It's like a conversation like me and you having.
Right.
And it's a team of us three, me, Mud P, and Tunnel Vision Dev. Dev handle the media.
Shout out.
P handle all of like the bookings and schedules and calendars and just basically setting the ambiance to make the guests feel comfortable, whatever. And I handle the interview questions, and it's been a success. Like, it took off, especially on social media, quick. We done had some of the biggest factors in our city in a 3-4 month span. So that's just something to have in my pocket. Just, it ain't nothing wrong with having your own media platform where you can set your own narrative, and it's really come from cutting the middleman out. Like, okay, I had to deal with 300. Yeah, they offered me $250,000, but the deal was a 360.
Right.
I ain't jumping in music to be a slave. I jumped in it to express myself and do what I love to do. So, okay, I learned from that situation, cut the middleman out. On certain media outlets or certain things, I feel like people had the wrong perception or wrong sides of the story when it came with me or a bunch of other rappers. People pile on negativity. They love to kick you while you down. You can come on a hot seat and we gonna make you look good. We gonna give you your flowers. We gonna lift you up. And the city appreciate that because there's not too many safe spaces. So shout out to the hot seat. More interviews on the way. We loaded up to like May. You know what I'm saying? So to God be the glory.
Yes, indeed. And again, more opportunities headed your way. So now, with that said, we're in the battle rap space.
Okay.
With Barz over Bullshhh. You know what I'm saying? And so you're actually in town for a battle.
Yes, I am.
And who are you gonna be battling on this next card, Deuces Wild?
A old fool named COVID. That's it, COVID B.
And what can we expect at this particular battle?
First off, for me to win.
Okay.
But I'm also going to put on a great performance because something else that's humbling. I asked D-Rod for 20 tickets. I might need some more. The fact that people is taking their time out to come see me rap for one round, they could have easily been like, you doing one round, that ain't enough. I'll catch you afterwards.
Yeah.
But the fact that people making it their business, my phone blowing up right now of people anticipating, I want to give people their money worth. I want to bring a great experience. And like I told y'all from day one, I want to bring equity to the league.
Right.
And this is my opportunity to do it. So like I was telling COVID, I'm like, bro, it's bigger than you. Like, I'm finna wash you. But it's more than me just beating you. That's too one-dimensional. I want to make sure that I leave a good impression that when the Vixens walk away and the bad newsers and everybody else be like, nah, they got something to say down there. Like, they for real. Like, I want to represent.
Yeah.
For the league. So it's gonna be that. I'm shooting for battle of the night, performance of the night, whatever you want to call it. This one round, I guarantee finna feel like 3. I promise you that.
The only thing I can say is it's hard to doubt Supe. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't told a lie yet.
I've always won when I went with him. That's the only thing I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to make sure that everybody, you know what I'm saying, is paying attention to Deuces Wild. Again, it's the biggest card that Alabama has ever seen. And again, I want to tell you, thank you for being a part of that and, helping us to make history as well. You know what I'm saying? So this is something that's major. I want to make sure that you all are following YK Supe as well when it comes to a battle rapper making music. This ain't what you used to. You know what I'm saying? I actually look at Supe as an artist first, you know what I'm saying, and then a battle rapper. That's just how good he is, you know what I'm saying? So what's the current project and when is the next project coming out?
Next project dropping around 420.
Okay.
Around that 420 weekend in April, of course. Right now, we got the Supe season out right now. It's the EP I got banging in the streets. Music video, The Millions, dropping this upcoming Friday. I got a lot of features I've been doing. I've been working lately, so
yes.
just more content, more Motion Monday, freestyles dropping. Just more content, man. Just staying consistent. Working smart and working hard.
And I want to applaud you for always, going the independent route. Our conversations have been, kind of intricate, on different routes that you could go, but you've always said, oh, gee, this is the way. You know what I'm saying? And so Now you don't have to wait until what's after one career.
Exactly.
We're making different careers simultaneously. You know what I'm saying? I see that's genius, bro.
Well, that's the plan. That's the best way.
Yeah.
Can't be putting all your eggs in one basket. That don't just as a businessman. I want to be able to say these different entities that I got going on because it's bags all around.
Mm-hmm.
And something that I learned from the millionaires that I do know is that like people like Shaquille O'Neal, people like that, they make a lot of money off of things that they like to do. You see what I'm saying? So for me, I love to battle rap. I love to make music.
Yeah.
I love to have good conversations with people. I love to be consistent, right? So every space that I'm moving and grooving in, it's work, but it don't feel like work because I actually do enjoy it. So, I mean, shoot. We can hoop too now, Lloyd G. We out here, man. You know what I'm saying? We doing youth basketball. I done coached the kids. We giving back to the community. You know what I'm saying? Like we doing everything because at the end of the day, you want to leave your mark.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I want to look 30 years down the line and look at all the ground I covered and be able to sit back and be like, I went all out. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it's about.
Y'all heard it here first, man. Definitely make sure y'all follow YK Supe. And where can they follow you at?
Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook at YKSUPE. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that post notification button at YKSUPE. Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere you got content, you can find me at. And that's just that on that.
And make sure you check out the music, man, and thank me later. You know what I'm saying? So that's our time, man. Again, make sure you follow, like, subscribe. And we'll see y'all in a minute.
Another one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Another one, man.
So, Mano, you said